The New York Giants are a team that unfortunately have not been very good for the last couple of years. They were able to win two Super Bowls with Eli Manning, beating Tom Brady both times. But outside of those two seasons where they won the Super Bowl both times, it has not looked good for the Giants. I believed I believe for like 5, 6, 7 years there, they had 5 to 7 seasons of subpar football where they didn't even have a winning record. And it got bad. The end of Eli Manning's career did not go good. They tried to replace Eli Manning with Daniel Jones, and that has certainly been something here. Now, I am taking over the New York Giants. This is going to be a realistic rebuild, so I'm not doing any bullshit trades or anything that would be unrealistic. I'm going to be doing this completely in the realm of realism. It is Madden, so you do have to do some Madden cheese sometimes, some Madden bullshit, but if that ever happens, I will acknowledge it. Madden, now thankfully that the Super Bowl happened, allows you to start at the week of the Super Bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly see who I want to re-sign first, and then we'll take a look at the team, because I think it's kind of counterproductive if we take a look at the team and then look at the players we have to re-sign, and then a key player I just talked about walks. I'm pretty sure Saquon Barkley is a free agent. If I think we have to sign him. Outside of that, I actually don't know who the Giants have to sign at free agency. Last year in 2022, the Giants actually made it to the playoffs, won a playoff game. It was the first time in forever that they actually had a good season, and then they came crashing back down to earth this season. Obviously, injuries were a big part of it, but let's see if we can take this Giants team and get the ship back on course again. 30 players ready to negotiate with $80 million cap. Saquon Barkley is here. We're going to sign him to a big contract. 4-year deal. He wants to be here. I think this is completely fair for Saquon, and the offer is perfect. He loves it. We're getting him for $12 million a year. Xavier McKinney is an 85 overall with Superstar. I didn't know he's that good, and I am willing to give him a big contract as well. And he's excited to come back. Xavier McKinney, linebacker, free safety of the future. Isaiah Simmons, I actually kind of want to bring him back too. This is a pretty cheap contract. He doesn't want to be here, so I'm willing to give him this. And I might have overpaid for him, but 6 to 7 mil is not bad at all. And then Adoree Jackson, this also isn't terrible either. I didn't realize the Giants had so many free agents. A 1-year contract for 7 mil just so we don't have to worry about it. Perfect. Paris Campbell, he can... we let him walk. The Giants don't really have good wide receivers, so honestly, I'll give him 5 mil and see if he'll sign that. And he will, all right. 2-year, $10 million deal. Isaiah Hodges, in real life, I know last year he had a good season. He has no interest in being with us. I'll give him $3.5 million a year. Take it or leave it. And he takes it. Okay, we get Isaiah Hodges back too. Sterling Shepard definitely can walk. Darnay Holmes, he definitely can walk. He's 26 and only a 72 overall and normal dev. He's not getting better. Same with Nick McLeod. Same with Sean Robinson. He's 28. Jared Davis. It's looking like all these guys, Tommy DeVito, all these guys can walk. Randy Bullock doesn't need to come back. Cade York, we can do better. But we did sign a lot of guys there. And now I'm going to sim to the beginning of free agency, and we'll take a look at the team and determine what we want to do in free agency. So here's the Giants squad, and it is a squad. Andrew Thomas, who the Giants signed 2 years ago, or 3 years ago now, is a beast left tackle out of Georgia. Absolute dominant left tackle. This is the best player besides Saquon Barkley on this offense. Giants don't have to worry about left tackle. O-line goes downhill from there. Interior offensive line is a disaster. I believe that John Michael Smith Jr. was a rookie last year, so he can sit there at center, hopefully try to develop some more. But left guard and right guard are atrocious. And then Evan Neal, what a disaster Evan Neal has been now. 2 years in the league, he's looked like shit, and he's even insulting the fans. Like, what are you doing, man? What? Literally, I think he was saying that that New York Giants fans flip cheeseburgers and can't talk shit. So Evan Neal, good God, how to end a career. Darren Waller did not have the impact season that the Giants were hoping for. but he was banged up, and it's not like the Giants really had anyone to throw the ball to Darren Waller. Saquon Barkley's still a beast. He struggled with injuries some seasons, but the seasons he hasn't. He's looked like an elite running back. Wide receiver is also an issue for the Giants. Darius Slayton has inconsistency issues. I really like Slayton. I think I like Slayton more than most. I don't think he's terrible, but he's definitely number 2. Harris Campbell, we were just re-signed, and Hodges, they're okay. Then there's Wan'Dale Robinson, who, damn, this is already his 3rd year. And then the Giants also have the speedster Jalen Hyatt, who should have really good speed. Not only 94 speed. That's not even, I mean, that's good, but for a guy known for his speed, 94 speed is not that impressive. So we'll have to figure out something for this wide receivers room. In real life, these guys definitely have room to develop, but in Madden, it's probably not happening. Then defensively, they have some really good pieces here on defense, but they also need to improve. Giants do a 3-4 defense here, and they have Sexy Dexy, one of the best nose tackles in the class, who's just an absolute stud for them. They also have Kayvon Thibodeau, who had a really good year, under the radar year this year. Bobby Okereke is really good. Simmons is decent. You know, he's good. He's young. He'll develop. AJ Ojulari has been pretty good for the Giants. I think 72 overall is a little low for him, but he's serviceable for now. Then we just signed Xavier McKinney, really good free safety for the Giants. Corners, Deonte Banks, they signed last year. He had a pretty good rookie season. Not the best, but it was good. They also had Cordell Flott. 2 years. Damn, I thought they signed him last year. I guess he's now already 2 years into the league. And strong safety here. I don't even know who this is, man. Jason Pinnock. I have no clue who that is. So, Giants have a lot of holes that they need to fill up. A lot of holes here. So let's go to free agency and see if we can fix some of these holes. Now, with free agency, just all I'm going to do is I'm just going to skim over the free agents, and then I'm going to decide who I want to sign, and then I'll show you my targets. So we got Amari Cooper here, Trent Brown, Michael Pittman Jr., Patrick Queen, Michael Pierce, Chidi Awuzie, Steven Nelson, Kyle Duggar, Jadeveon Clowney, Roper Stewart, Bobby Wagner. Ooh, Mike Onwenu is here. Cameron Curl, who actually really wants to be here. So there are some good free agents. I'm going to take a look at the class, and I will come back to you when I have signed my guys. Okay, so here are the 4 targets I went after. I went after Mike Onwenu. He just wants so much money and has zero interest in us that I gave him a contract, but it looks like the Raiders are going to get him, but maybe we'll get lucky. Then Cameron Curl really wanted to be here, so I gave him a pretty good deal, and we got 5 stars on him. Then I'm offering a cheap contract to these 2 guys just for a year to fill depth at the position. So Cameron Curl's the only real guy I really think we're going to get here. And we got Cameron Curl, and we got the tight end. The Titans are now trying to get Maurice Hurst too, but he wants to be here. We're going to get him. We didn't. I would usually try to go after Michael Pittman Jr., but the Colts aren't letting him go. Like in real life, there's no chance in hell that Michael Penix Jr. or whatever that fucker's name, isn't going to be back with the Colts. So I just don't think it's fair to give a contract out. We need to just get depth here, so I'll sign Kevin Gates to this contract. Giants need some big bodies. Please come sign with us. And we got him. So the only big signing that we actually got in free agency was Cameron Curl, and we got a couple of depth pieces as well. Okay, here we go. Dexter Lawrence did go down 3 overall, but he's now happy. So this is the defense right now. I think that I like the defense a lot more than the offense, I can tell you that. We need more big bodies here on the D-line. Might need to upgrade Ojulari, but I think we can work on that later. Another corner will probably be necessary. Remember, we signed Adoree Jackson just to a 1-year contract. So on the D-line, so on defense, we need defensive line, corner, and offense. Anything. Offense, we honestly need anything except left tackle and running back and tight end. So almost every position on the offensive line, quarterback, wide receiver. And now I'm just going to sim straight to the draft. This draft class is a realistic draft class, so I don't really think I need to go over the draft class because I think people know who's in it, per se. But something I am going to quickly go over is the picks that the New York Giants have. Since they were bad last year, they have their 6th overall pick, and they have 2 seconds because they traded away Leonard Williams for the Seahawks' 2nd round pick. The Giants have 7 picks, a 1st, 2 seconds, a 3rd, 4th, 5th, and a 6th. So let's get into this draft and give the Giants some better players. So by now, if you've watched any of my other rebuilds, you kind of know who picks what, because Madden does not have any... I don't know why, but for like ever, Madden's had just dog CPU drafting. Like the CPU drafting's been terrible. Bears here at 1 always take Marvin Harrison Jr. They never switch it up. The Washington Commanders took Brock Bowers in my last rebuild. Oh my god, they actually switched it up and they went Joe Alt. Wow. I'm actually surprised there is some... they actually changed it up on me. Caleb Williams goes to the Patriots as expected. Cardinals drafted Dallas Turner. And the Chargers draft... Okay, so the other 4 picks went as expected. So the Giants are now here at 6. And I can promise you in real life, Drake May and probably Jaden Daniels aren't here at 6. I'm doing a realistic rebuild here. And realistically at 6, the Giants are probably going to draft Malik Nabers. However, I can also see them drafting Ole Fashanu. But I don't absolutely hate trading down in this spot as well. So let's see the trade down offers, and if there is something good enough, I will take it. I honestly don't hate this trade with the Colts, because we'll get a 3rd round pick next year, and then a 5th, 6th, and 7th in this year's draft class. And with this being actually a player-made class, some of the players at the end of the draft are actually still decent, 72, 71 overalls. So we drop down 9 slots for pick 15. I always say this, but I hate how you have to sell your soul for a trade in Madden to trade up, but the trade down offers aren't that good. Look at this trade fucking here. A 4th and a 6th to go down 6 slots. I don't hate this Colts trade. There's some guys that I really like, and I feel like we're gonna miss out on them if I do this. So do I trade down, or do I take Malik Nabers or Foley Ashanu here? Okay, I'm gonna be dead serious here. For the sake of the rebuild and for the title and the thumbnail, I'm gonna go Malik Nabers. What sounds more appealing? Rebuilding the New York Giants with Foley Ashanu. Or if we trade down and do Leatu Latu, So for the sake of the rebuild, I am going to draft Malik Nabers here at pick 6. Hidden development, 93 speed. Malik Nabers is a beast. He's fast, such good at separating the ball. He will instantly become wide receiver 1 for us here. And now let us skip to our 2nd round pick here, where we are now going to hopefully get another great player on our team. And a lot of wide receivers here. Jackson Powers Johnson might not be a terrible shout. We could slide him in to play guard. But there's also Chris Jenkins out of Minnesota, but round 2 to 3 talent does scare me. I think I like Jackson Powers Johnson out of Oregon here. I really think I do. Hidden development, you know what? We can honestly play him at center and move the current center that we have over to guard. Or we can move one of these two guys that we've just drafted to guard here. Probably, actually, maybe even Powers Johnson. And with our next pick, Kingsley Sumatatu looks actually really good here. Fuck it. I think I'm going to take this guy out of BYU and hidden development. Has the interior of the offensive line been fixed right now in New York? I know I just butchered the last name, but we can play him at left guard and move Jackson Powers over to right guard, and we could be set. And now here in the third round for the New York Giants, I think I'm going to draft Mason Smith out of LSU. Does not seem terrible. Good athlete, B power moves, B block shed, A hit power, A tackle. I think Mason Smith out of LSU is going to be the pick here. And another guy with normal dev. See, we're getting a lot of star development players here. And I'm pretty happy with how the New York Giants draft class is going right now. Pick 4. We've bolstered the trenches. We drafted Malik Nabers to be wide receiver 1. And there is a lot of things that we can do with this pick. And with this pick for corner depths, I think I'm going to go DJ James. His stats look good. Is he not a good athlete? Oh, yeah, he's slow as shit, and that's why he's falling down the draft boards. So maybe I will pass on him. Who will we take here? You know, it's just a 4th round pick, so we don't need to be too picky here. Maybe Theo Johnson, if he's a good athlete, we could draft, and he is. Backup tight end depth is always nice. Only normal development, but we're in the 4th round here now. We don't need to get too picky, and I will let Madden sim out our 5th and 6th round pick. Draft recap time now, and our team has a lot of 73s on it. Malik Nabers, 79 overall. Instantly is our number 1 wide receiver. Then Jackson Powers Johnson, Kingsley, and Mason Smith are all 73 overall, probably star devs, and they will instantly start for this team and make the team better. You love to see it. And now, I get to advance the week, and this is where I do the boring stuff of the roster. So I am going to clean up the roster and then jump into training camp. So bear with me, I'll be right back with you guys. So I was able to sign the team how I wanted to make the team how I wanted to make it. And now it's training camp time, so I'm just going to tell you who I'm doing and then tell you what I get with them. And I'm doing Daniel Jones for the quarterback one because he's going to be my starting quarterback. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but 71 overall normal dev will be the QB for the first year. So we will see how that fiasco goes. With the first try, we have gotten Daniel Jones gold. Now, that'd be very interesting if I saw a dev trade increase here, because I don't know, Daniel. That might make things harder. Maybe he'll even get a starting chance here with the dev trade increase. And he's teasing my balls right now. Okay, nope. Rushing attack, let's do it with Saquon. Let's get him another skill point, because we are going to need to rely heavily on Saquon Barkley this season. Okay, Saquon, what the fuck? I was only able to get silver with Saquon. I tried doing it a couple of times. Main issue, we don't have a fullback. I forgot about that. So it's a tight end out there blocking. And when that happens, it just sucks because the fucking tight end's too slow and just does shit. So, unfortunately, I was not able to get Saquon a skill point. But now on to wide receivers, and I'm going to do Jalen Hyatt because I honestly want to put Hyatt in the slot. With that kind of speed, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Malik Nabers our number 1, Darius Slay our number 2, and put Jalen Hyatt in the slot just for a season to see what he can do, to see if, with given the opportunity in the slot as a starter, if Jalen Hyatt has the ability to break out for us. And I know that there's some other wide receivers for the Giants, but let's be real here. Paris Campbell is just not going to be the guy. I think there's someone else there too, Rondell Robinson. I mean, maybe, but I just like the traits of Hyatt more. And now for the red zone battle attack, we are going to be using Malik Nabers. Who's the other running back here? Oh, Isaiah Hodges. Yeah, unfortunately for him, he's also probably not going to be there in long term too. Just in Madden, like in real life, I think some of these wide receivers could develop, but in Madden, it just makes so much. I mean, look at Malik Nabers, dude. I just fucking drafted him, and he's already 7 overall points higher, and he's 4 years younger. In Madden, you can easily draft a 76 overall wide receiver, young, who's just instantly better than any of these guys that are below Darius Slayton on the depth chart. What a catch from Malik Nabers there. And now onto the trench long haul. Who do I want to do this for? Oh, Kayvon Thibodeau makes the most sense. All right, we'll do this for Kayvon Thibodeau here. Now I've gotten gold with Kayvon Thibodeau. I cannot lie. That actually took me a couple of tries. More tries than I would have actually liked to admit, to be honest here. And now, let's do DB battles here with DeAndre Banks. And DeAndre Banks just smoked the wide receiver that he was covering, and I got that first try. Very easy there. Very easy for Deontay Banks. And now that the training is done, I'm just going to advance week by week here until we get to week 1. Training camp standout, this is probably AJ Ojulari or Deontay Banks. Ooh. Let's do his zone coverage, because I think he is better man coverage. +5 zone coverage for Deontay Banks. That's actually really good. That's actually really good for Deontay Banks. Hopefully, I think he's maybe going to need an interception, so maybe we'll get lucky and he'll get some interceptions here against the Eagles. Okay, so we got a little bit to do here before we can start year 1. Set season goals. I honestly don't think we're going to be good. So I know this is a conservative goal, but I don't know if we can honestly get 7 wins here. Draft class, we're just going to do some auto-generated rookies. We'll take a look at that in a second when we have to set the scouts. Training camp standout. This is going to be for Deontay Banks. I think he's going to need 2 interceptions, which I feel like that's kind of unrealistic, but 2 interceptions or pass deflections. You know what? Maybe he can get some pass deflections against the Eagles there. Opening day keys. I love doing this every single week. It's so original. You get to choose. It's going to be our offense, and we're going to do run game because that's the only thing that I'm confident with. And we're going to pound the Eagles. Okay. Now, rivalry game. Oh, yeah, I'm sure this is going to go really well for us. Who's the player that... Oh, A.J. Brown. I guess we have to praise him because we're about to get smoked. So I don't really want to talk trash about A.J. Brown and then watch him just carve us apart. And now I'm going to upgrade the players real fast. Give me a second here. Oh, it's not important. I also just set up my scouts too. This seemed to be a class that was really good on offensive tackle and defensive ends. It didn't really seem like there were quarterbacks in the class, but maybe we can find one. And now let's quickly go over the roster. So here's the team that we're working with. Offensive line has some developmental pieces here, so we'll see how they do this year. We also added Malik Nabers into this wide receiver group here, into this wide receiver core. Defensively, we got Smith at D tackle, and we also got Cameron Curl here at strong safety. So we need corner help soon. We'll just see how this year goes. This will just be a trial year here for us in the New York Giants realm to just kind of see what happens. I'm also going to set Jalen Wyatt to our slot wide receiver, and I guess Penix the slot corner. But besides that, I like what I see here. I'm going to quickly make Jalen Wyatt, though, the slot wide receiver. Okay, let's advance to week 3 so that we can sign free agents. And let's see what happens. Do we think we can beat the Eagles week 1? No, they dropped 38 on us. That's not good. Did we get our... no, Deonte Banks also did nothing. Okay. Understandable. Well, you win some, you lose some. At least you got +5. We don't even need to look at keys to victory because we got slapped. Week 3 now. Or we're in week 2, going to go to week 3. Let's see if we can win our home opener against the Cleveland Browns. And we actually did. Holy crap. The offense put up some numbers. Offense has been putting up numbers these first 2 weeks. Defense has not. Well, let's see who needs contracts here in the land of New York. And, Darius Slayton, Adoree Jackson. You know what? This is, again, a cheap deal. I'll sign him to this if this is what he wants. Another 1-year contract for Adoree Jackson. Azeez Ojulari's here. Nobody else that's important. We'll see how Azeez Ojulari does this season. If he has a good season, we can definitely consider bringing him back. Darius Slayton, I might honestly trade, to be honest, if we aren't doing good here at the mid-season mark. I'm going to quickly set the regional scouting focus, and then I'm going to head to the mid-season. Here we are at the mid-season mark, 4-3. Let's take a look at the stats. Well, first, let's actually look at the schedule and see what's going on here. Lost the Eagles, beat the Browns, beat the Falcons, lost to the Cowboys, beat the Colts, beat the Panthers, lost the Commanders. So we are 0-3 in the division, yet 4-3 outside of the division. This makes me... I want to look at Darius Slayton's stats, because I was considering trading him, but if he has decent stats here, that might not be the case. Daniel Jones has a lot of yards. You would like to see a much better touchdown to interception ratio, though. He's also taken a decent amount of sacks. He's getting sacked twice a game. Saquon Barkley's an absolute GOAT. I see what's going on here. Saquon Barkley, 5.5 yards per carry, 10 touchdowns. He's averaging almost 100 yards a game. Understandable. Damn, Darius Slayton's actually having a decent season, too. Jalen Hyatt is balling out as well. Is Malik Nabers not the #1 wide receiver? Am I missing something? Blocking? Who's the issue here? Of course it is. That Evan Neal could be an issue for us in the future. Defensively, we're getting some pressure. You would like more, but it's not horrendous. Isaiah Simmons with 2 picks. Thibodeau has a pick too. You know what? We're overachieving right now, and I can't really complain about that. I'm going to keep Darius Slayton here just because, so I'll upgrade the team and then advance to the end of the season. So unfortunately, we came crashing down to earth and finished 6-11 after starting 4-3, and now I feel like an idiot for not trading away Darius Slayton. I know I couldn't have gotten much, but maybe a 3rd or a 4th round pick for him? That really sucks. We were 4-3. We even beat the Steelers too. So we were 5-3 and then finished 1-8 to end the season. Oh, so we were 5-3 and lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games and then a 3-game losing streak. 1-8 to finish the season here for the New York Giants, which is abysmal and almost as bad as what the Jacksonville Jaguars did this season. Fuck, I wanted to hit stats, not schedule. Let's look at these stats. Let's look at what happened going 2-8 to finish out the season. We were actually 4th in yards and 15th in defensive yards. Wait, hold up. 17 in points scored and 30th in points allowed. Okay, so we didn't allow many defensive yards because we got cooked defensively. Good God, Daniel Jones. A lot of yards, but that is disgusting. 23-21. Saquon Barkley was an animal. His yards per carry dropped a little bit, but 20 touchdowns, 1,500 yards, almost 6 yards a carry is just insane. Receiving, Jalen Hyatt almost had 1,000 yards. Darius Slayton actually did pretty damn good for us too. Darren Waller led the team in yards blocking. I see an 89 overall left tackle, allowed the same amount of sacks as my 71 overall tackle, because that makes sense, Madden. Defensively here, holy crap. Mason Smith with 8 sacks? 3 skill points too. Holy crap. Hold up, Mason Smith. Mason Smith kinda cooking here at defensive tackle. I want to know, +4 awareness, fuck me. Was this like, did he get all these sacks in one game? I want to see the season stats here. Oh, he got 2 against Seattle. Oh, he just cooked at the end of the season. Holy shit. Good for you, man. I love that. Thibodeau, I think he had 3 sacks, so he didn't get a sack at the end of the regular season. We got some interceptions. You know what? After starting 4-3, finishing 2-8 is kind of disgusting, but this is honestly what I thought the team would do, is finish 6-8. So we just got teased a little bit with the good start. Malik Nabers here gets a couple of upgrade points. Honestly, did not have the best rookie season. Only star dev for him too. Let me give dev traits to my boys here, and then we'll go to the start of the next season. Our coach got a contract extension though. Apparently a 6-11 season is good enough to get you a contract extension in New York. That's not good. Let's see if any of our players went up in dev trait though. I'm hoping maybe for superstar dev for Mason Smith there. Offensively, Darren Waller went up to superstar dev. And that's it. Andrew Thomas, -3 morale. That is really hot. Defensively, no dev trait increase anywhere, I think. No dev trait increase anywhere. So the only dev trait increase that we got was for Darren Waller. The team did develop a little bit. I think we started at an 80 overall. We're now an 83 overall. So that's nice. But overall, not the best season. There were some things to be happy with, but also some things that were pretty upsetting to say the least. But now, hopefully here in year 2, 2025 season, we can turn things around. We now need to re-sign some players. Kayvon Thibodeau wants $25 million for the 5th-year option, and I'm going to say, nope, I'm good. Azeez Ojulari, that's not a terrible contract. I'll give him it. I mean, 4 sacks isn't a lot, but I'll give him the contract. Darius Slayton only went up 1 overall. I can't re-sign him. Evan Neal wants a No, I'm not going to do that for Evan Neal. Both Evan Neal and Kevin Thibodeau, I will just give contracts to next season. If they even make the team. We'll see how that happens. And now we have 39 million cap, but something I haven't done is I want to look at the team salary here, because I'm thinking we should be having way more cap. And I want to see where the cap is going. Okay. I'm fine with these contracts for Dexter Lawrence and Andrew Thomas. That's way too much money for Daniel Jones, but I can't trade him. Or, I mean, I can't cut him. Negative 28 million cap. We're just screwed, and we have to keep Daniel Jones this season. Darren Waller, I guess that contract's fine because he's actually doing output. Bobby Okereke, I'm fine with that contract. Same with Saquon. Xavier McKinney, I'm fine with that. Curl, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with these contracts. Why don't we have more money? Why don't we have... This actually says here that we have 55 million cap space. Oh, 15 mil for rookie reserve? I'm thinking we should have more cap, but maybe Daniel Jones's contract is actually just that bad. You know what, it probably is. We got 40 mil here in cap, and we can use it. There's Nick Chubb, there's Tua Turn the Ball Over, Joe Tooney, Javon Holland, DeMarcus Lawrence, JOK, Taylor Decker, Greg Newsome, Ryan Jensen, Leo Mack. Shaq Thomas is in here. So there's some good free agents. Julian Love, former Giant. Some really good free agents in here. So let me cook a little bit with these free agents and I'll get back to you. So I'm gonna be honest, guys, there wasn't really too much that I wanted besides Greg Newsome. Greg Newsome I'm giving a big contract to, but we need a fullback, and it's just a 1-year deal for BJ Hill, just to get an upgrade there at the interior of the defensive line. So let's see if we get Greg Newsome, because he's the only player I've given a big contract to, and we get all 3 guys. Greg Newsome is going to instantly step up and be our corner 1, and him with DeAndre Banks will be a really good 1-2 punch. And let's quickly look at the team here real fast. So offensively, apparently this is a really good tackle draft, so hopefully I can find a better tackle than Evan Neal. The rest of the interior of the offensive line, I'm fine letting them develop. Darren Waller can stay there for now. Wide receiver-wise, Jalen Hyatt actually had a really good season for us and went up 4 overall. I don't mind keeping him in the slot, but we do need a wide receiver too. Daniel Jones is stuck being our quarterback for a year. If there's a really good quarterback in the draft class, though, I will not be afraid to draft him. And then over here at D tackle, I kind of forgot that Mazen Smith had a really good season. So I'm going to move BJ Hill over to left end. And defensive line, honestly, is fine. You know, maybe if there's another really good like left end here, I'll draft him. But we need a corner. We need a third corner. We got 2 good ones. We need a third one. Left outside linebacker. We have pieces. Honestly, the only massive hole I'm looking at is quarterback and right tackle. So we will see what this draft class has to offer. And there are many directions that we can go with our pick. It's honestly best player available in those couple of positions that we need to address. So now let's look at this draft class and look at the private workouts. I kind of forgot to see where we picked, so that could be an issue. But I want to actually... Oh my god, there's some... Holy shit, these 3 right tackles all look good. This quarterback also looks good too. Hold up. Peter Ellis. That does not look terrible for Peter there. There are some good looking right tackles in this class. Let's see where we draft. We went 6 and 11. That will probably put us in between pick 7 and 10 if I had to guess. Maybe 6. Probably we're drafting in between pick 6 and pick 10 here. Look at what I know. Pick 7. Will we have to trade up for one of these right tackles or the quarterback? Let's see in this mock draft here. In the mock draft, the right tackles... Oh my god, there's another right tackle that looks like an absolute stud. George Jenkins. I didn't even look at him. All of these right tackles look just phenomenal here. Maybe not Emmerich Garrison, but Brian... Let's mark all these guys. Oh, I can't favorite them. But Brian, Duke, and George look good. The tight end or the quarterback, if we want him, we can stay in our place. We don't need to do anything rash for him. Look at this left tackle. And look at this left guard. Look at this right tackle. Holy crap. How many good tackles are in this class? Randy Britton also looks good too. Holy shit. Dude, this draft class might be one of the best tackle draft classes I've ever seen. Adam Bass. If he's fast... Oh, he's not terrible. A catching traffic, B carrying, B route running. A to C short route. B to D, B to D medium route. Where's his deep route? B deep route. Aiden Bass does not look bad. And he's also a top fit for us as well. Aiden Bass. Wow. Really good offensive draft class here that I'm looking at. I'm kind of now regretting not trading Darius Slayton because of how good this draft class is. But let's go into the draft here. I want to see the rankings of these tackles, and if one of these tackles has top 5 talent in it, I'm probably going to trade up. If I see top 5 talent in either of these 2 right tackles here. I think the Patriots are the only team we don't have to worry about taking a tackle, but let's feel this draft board and see what we're working with. Huh. That is interesting now, isn't it? Both are round 1 to 2. All these guys are round 1 to 2 talent. But in a draft class that's stacked, that could not be terrible. This guy's probably going to end up being the best guy, isn't he? Even though, those are some ass traits, dude. But he's probably going to be the best one, because this Madden makes no sense right now. Show me a bunch of A's on this guy. The F stamina doesn't matter. So it's basically A to B in everything except C run block power and probably D pass block power. So he's an agile guy. All these right tackles are going to go right in front of me, and do I really want to watch that happen? What about George Jackson here out of Tennessee? Elite acceleration, elite agility, elite speed. Oh, he basically is that guy that we just saw. Except we know everything about him. D pass block power, C run block power, B pass block. So he's agile. All these guys are basically the same fucking player. So it's kind of a guessing game of who's the best tackle, because they're all the same player. Elite strength, great throw power. So Peter Ellis is a pocket passer. Yeah, this guy's a true pocket passer. I honestly don't know what to do. Like, I am so stumped right now because it's just a guessing game with these tackles. It's all a guessing game. Because they're all the same. These tackles are so damn similar. All 3 of them are basically the same player. And you're just guessing on a dev trait at this point. And honestly, I don't mind just going to my pick right here. I don't. And now here's Peter Ellis, who is a true pocket passer with an elite arm. And I honestly might look at trading away from the pick, because there's so many players down the board that I like as well. So if there's a good trade down offer here, I probably will take it. And of course there's not. I'm giving up pick 7. And there's nothing crazy here. Let me see if I can trade down like to pick 12 and get a second round pick 2 in that. Give me a second here. Okay, here's the trade I've made. I trade down to pick 14 with the Steelers and their second round pick, which was pick 46, for pick 7 and then a 4th this year, a 5th next year, and a 4th next year. So I'm trading down 7 slots, getting pick 46, and then trading some late round picks as well. Are the Steelers going to take the quarterback? They don't. I'm also thinking the quarterback could still be there at 14 as well. Which, if I want this quarterback, he's right. He's not here. My bad, I lied. The quarterback isn't here. I thought the quarterback might still be here, honestly. So that's my fault, and I'm an idiot. And now I'm going to have to figure out what to do. I might honestly take the wide receiver that was projected to go to me. Aiden Bass. Of course he has normal dev. Why would he not? I might have screwed up this draft class. And I should have probably just taken the quarterback. I have fucked things here. I didn't think the quarterback would be taken. I thought he was supposed to fall down the board. I am sorry, I have royally screwed up this draft class here, and this isn't good, guys. This is not good. Percy Andrews is here, and Holy shit, he actually looks really damn good. Crap stamina and crap run block finesse, but besides that, Percy Andrews actually looks like a beast, so we will sign him. He's also normal dev, but at least he looks really good, right, guys? And now we get our second round pick that we got for the Steelers from trading down, so hopefully we can make use of this pick as well. I'm going to go with Javon Crowder here. Just good middle backer depth. He's got really good traits, and he's an okay athlete. Finally, someone with hidden development, and 89 speed, or 86 speed is actually pretty good. Good acceleration, just bad change of direction. But he's good linebacker depth, and he's hidden dev, so maybe he actually could develop into something for us. And now we have a third round pick here, and I'm going to see if there are any players here that I like, and if not, I will trade away the pick. Yeah, nothing stood out. I'm going to trade this third round pick. Maybe I'll get lucky and I might be able to get a second round pick for next year. And the Rams might be the team, and they will be. I will take that. And now I'm going to sim out the rest of the draft. I probably fucked it. I'm going to be honest with you. I might have really screwed this up here. Just with all those right tackles looking basically the same, and me having to trade up for him too, just turned me off. I thought the mock draft said that the quarterback was supposed to fall into the teens. I guess I was wrong on that. Fuck me. Hopefully that quarterback's not that good. I'm hoping to see normal dev for him. The wide receiver we drafted is good. We got two good players. They were just normal dev. The middle linebacker that we signed to also wasn't terrible. So we got three pretty solid players, just not the best dev traits in the world. And now over here in the NFL, wow. The number one player was only a 78 overall. For as good as the class looked, Aiden Bass is a top 5 pick, or top 5 talent. Let me guess. The guy at 16 is going to have hidden dev. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he have hidden dev? At least it's only star. These tackles here, 74 overall, 73 overall, 74, and 74. Like I said, they're basically all the same player. Let's see if any of them have a good dev trait. Quickly skim through this. Just star. The Carolina Panthers one. Hidden dev. If they were to give someone dev trait, it would be this guy, the one with the fucking worst traits. Damn, just star. Maybe it's the 73 overall. Damn, only normal. If I would have traded up for 3, I would have been fucked. You would have gotten the worst one. That's the guess you're taking. And now Duke from the Colts. Let's see if he was the odd man out and the one that was actually able to get a dev trait increase. And no. Yeah, basically we got the same player there. Now, where did the quarterback go? The Browns at 10. I guess he did make it to the teens. Hidden dev. So help me God if I see Superstar or Superstar X Factor. Just star. Perfect. We didn't do that bad. I thought we were going to do a lot worse. We actually didn't do that bad. Now let's adjust the roster here and see what we are working with. That's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. Okay, now I'm going to do the boring stuff. I'm going to make the roster how I want to make it, and then I will show you guys the team. Okay, fuck, that's exactly where I want to be. I'm having the biggest stroke right now. I'm fucking stroking. I'm stroking. Here's the team that I have crafted for year 2. And we got Malik Nabers. I'm going to put Boss as wide receiver 2 here. And I also moved that rookie left tackle that we drafted to right tackle. He's 2 points overall higher and 3 years younger. Might as well have him start over Evan Neal. And then defensively, here is the team. Did I even draft anyone on the defense? Oh yeah, Crowder at middle linebacker. He is middle linebacker 3 for us, if we ever run a 3 linebacker package. And now it's time for me to do the really fun and exciting training camp. So I will keep you guys updated. Daniel Jones again gets gold. Maybe he'll get star development to possibly save his career here in Detroit, and he won't. Okay. And we got gold with Malik Nabers. Maybe even a dev trade increase with Malik Nabers here. I would love to see a superstar dev. And we don't get it. But maybe we can get a dev trade increase with Aiden Boss. That's a pretty baller last name over here. And he fits the mold of a wide receiver too, Boss does. He's big, tall, he's just a jump ball guy for us. And we just got it there. I got a little scared when I didn't throw that inside the bonus zone, but we were still able to get it with Boss. And now on to my favorite part, the defenders. I love this one so much, and it just makes me filled with glee going from the offensive challenges to the defensive challenges. We actually did first try with Thibodeau, but there were a couple of close calls there on that one. That one could have been scary. And now let's get these DB battles out of the way. Banks and Greg Norman. Let's get it. Deonte Banks, I'm 2 for 2 on gold with him. Deonte Banks makes my life very easy in those cornerback ones, and I am not complaining at all. And now for the last and final one, let's do arguably the hardest one here with Greg Newsome II. I tried this a couple of times and I failed miserably, and I'm not going to let it upset me. After being pretty much perfect on every single one, I'm not going to let that upset me. Let's advance week by week here and see if we get any preseason, like a mentorship or a breakout. I'm also going to upgrade the guys that we just got skill points for. And Kayvon Thibodeau is 2. That's actually really nice. We did get a training camp standout. Is this going to be Banks again? Or maybe Thibodeau? It is Thibodeau. Let's get him play recognition. +5 play rec. Perfect. Come on, Thibodeau. I don't think I've ever actually gotten any of these in Sim or even playing a game. Just because it's like you need 3 sacks or tackles for loss to go up in the dev trait. Well, first you need a week of 2 sacks and tackles for loss. Then you need a week of 3 sacks and tackles for loss. And you usually can get the 1 for 2, but you never get the 1 for 3. It just doesn't happen. In year 2, our team's a little bit better, so I'm going to go for 7 wins here. I think we can hopefully get 7 wins. And auto-generated rookies. We can also do the scouts here, so I'm going to quickly do that. I've assigned the scouts as well, and now let's talk about this camp standout. Let's see how Kayvon Thibodeau does. Every year, there's a player who balls out in the preseason. 2 combined sacks or tackles for loss. Let's see if Kayvon can get it done. Opening day keys. We're gonna do running again. Saquon. Fuck. We're gonna disrupt the pass this game. Woo! I meant to do offense. Who knows? Maybe our defense will ball out. All right, now all I have left to do is quickly check on the team for year 2 here, and then we are good to go. All right, boys, here's the roster. I like how it's looking. Boss, we're gonna move back up to 2 here. The defense, I like. Specialist. Who do I want to be my slot guy? We put Malik Nabers in the slot? No, we're going to put Hyatt in the slot. Okay, the depth chart is set. The team is how I want it to be. And let us advance now to week 3. Let's first see if Kayvon Thibodeau got his camp standout. We actually won in week 1. That's pretty cool. Kayvon Thibodeau did shit, though, in that game, so that's not cool. Keys to victory. Did we stop Geno Smith's passing attack? No. Well, we still got 1,000 XP, though. And now let's advance to week 3, where you can't beat the Panthers in fucking Sim, so if we actually do it, that'd be impressive, but I'm giving it a 2% chance that we beat the Panthers in this game, because the Panthers in Sim, yeah, you can't fucking beat them. I don't get it, but the Panthers are just unbeatable. And we only got 41 mil in cap, and oh my god, Taven Thibodeau, that's actually not terrible. I'll sign you to this deal 100%. And he wants it. That's not a bad contract for a right outside linebacker. Evan Neal, I'm trading. I'm being dead serious. Adoree Jackson, we'll see if I want to bring him back on another contract. There's all these young guys that just, unfortunately, in Madden, they're just not good enough. Hodges isn't going to develop. Campbell isn't. Rondell Robinson, maybe, but I know we can do better than him. Cordell Fott, that's actually a cheap contract if he wants to stick around and be a depth piece at corner, and he wants to. So Cordell Fott will come back, but I don't see anyone else getting a contract here, except I'll maybe give Adoree Jackson another one-year contract. But I will be trading Evan Neal at the trade deadline. Here at the midseason mark, we're actually 5-2, and we just lost to the Detroit Lions by 1, which means that our 2 losses have been by 2 points and by 1 point, and that's what's separating us from a 7-0 season. We've actually looked great in every game we've played. In our 2 losses, they were close losses too. We beat the Cowboys as well, which is very impressive, and the Chargers. So we beat the 2 teams that made it to the playoffs last season. Let's look at the stats, because right now the team is looking really good. Daniel Jones is actually having a better season than last. Only 6 sacks too. Huge improvement on sacks. He's taking half as less sacks as he did last year. Saquon Barkley, another unbelievable season out of him. Darren Waller is still balling out, and all of our wide receivers are doing pretty equal. Blocking, well, Evan Neal hasn't played, so maybe... Is that the key? Is no Evan Neal the key? It might be, honestly. Defensively, dude, Mason Smith is a fucking animal on the interior offensive line. Holy shit. Not a lot of interceptions, but that's okay. Jake Elliott, perfect from kicks. And let's trade Evan O'Neal right now. I think he's worth a 3rd round pick, so that's what I'm going to go get for him. Texans desperately need a right tackle. Give me your 3rd round pick for him, Texas. And they will do it. Evan Neal is gone for a 3rd round pick. You hate to see it happen, just he's ass, so had to be done. And now let's sim to the end of the regular season. Oh, let me upgrade players first. Let's make the team better. Let's make the team better, and now let's sim to the end of the regular season, where honestly, this Giants team looks pretty damn good right now. I cannot lie. I am impressed with what I've seen from this Giants squad. I'm hoping I can see playoffs, dude. 5-2 are only 9-6, so we missed the playoffs. 9-8, I mean. 8-9 49ers made it. We beat the Packers and the Patriots. Again, another late season collapse. We were 7-2 and finished the season 2-6. We were 7-2 and finished the season 2-6. You count these 2 games, we're 8-3. We are 8-3 and finished the season 1-5. 4 straight losses. And I lost to the Eagles to... God. We were seriously 7-2, man. 7-2. Back-to-back seasons now where the New York Giants just have a terrible mid-season collapse. And 9-8's disgusting because now we're going to have an average pick, like pick fucking 15, 16, 17, and we didn't even make the playoffs. So we're not going to be able to trade up. If we want one of the top guys, we're going to have to trade up, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm having a fucking stroke, but I'm pissed off. We were 7-2. We were 7-2, man. Last season, were we 5-3 last season? It's just disgusting to see. It's just fucking disgusting. I hate being 9-8. Like 8-9 and 9-8 and not making the playoffs is the fucking worst because you don't get a chance at a ring and you have an average pick. Yeah, well, we did better. Great. Fucking great. Daniel Jones fucking went off. The interceptions came back. The sacks came back. Saquon Barkley had the same amount of touchdowns last year, basically the same amount of yards. Great season. 3 1,000-yard wide receivers. And Malik Nabers, even though he's been the #1 wide receiver, has been the worst target. How is it that the #2 wide receiver is the one that gets all the fucking yards? Whatever. Blocking. You know what? Again, my 90 overall left tackle, same amount of sacks as my 75 overall right tackle. Jackson Powers Johnson, also with a lot of sacks, is not ideal. Defensively, Mazen Smith had 8.5 sacks and then threw 7 games and then did not get a single sack for the rest of the fucking season. That is really sexy. Xavier McKinney and Bobby Okereke, though, with a lot of picks, is nice. God, man, that's just so sickening. 7-2, and we finish out the season 2-6. And we got another contract extension. Are we only getting 1-year deals? What the fuck's going on here? Oh, let's send them to this fucking Super Bowl. Let's see, did the New York Giants get any dev trade increases? Oh boy, I wonder if we did. I can't wait to see Daniel Jones go up to Star Dev. Nope, that didn't even fucking happen. Darren Waller went up to X Factor, but no dev... Oh, Boss went up to Star. That's actually nice. Defensively, nothing. Oh, Xavier McKinney went up to X Factor. That's actually really cool. So we got 2 superstars going up to Superstar X Factor, and then Boss. So 3 skill points. That's not terrible. I can't complain about that. See, Boss is already a 79 overall wide receiver, and he's just 22. He's already the same overall as Darius Slayton and 6 years younger. Deonte Banks, I don't think I'm going to accept his 5th-year option because he's not going to want $19 million. So I'll just sign him next year. All these wide receivers can go. I'm honestly fine assigning Adoree Jackson to another 1-year contract. He's not doing bad for us. Everyone else here, unfortunately, can walk. That's just the name of the game. And now let's go to free agency. And I'm also going to look at my cap space as well, because only 19 mil, and I know that there's only 2 big contracts. Yeah, 19 million in cap. I know what the culprit is. Yeah, 58 mil for Daniel Jones. Dexter Lawrence, I'm cool with that contract. I'm cool with this Thomas contract. Darren Waller, I might be trading him, to be honest. If there's a good tight end in free agency, Darren Waller might be getting the boot. But Daniel Jones here, fuck. We still take a $47 million penalty if we fucking trade his ass. Dude, fuck Daniel Jones. Honestly, even though he's actually hasn't played bad for us, I'm actually going to be serious with that. Just that is fucking abysmal. Micah Parsons is here in free agency, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I might be putting on a contract offer. $36 million a year is fucking insane, but to be able to sign Micah fucking Parsons... Jalen Ramsey also really wants to be here too, but he wants fucking 24 mil. I can't do that, Jalen. He's only 31 though. Fuck. Are there any other free agents in here? I mean, my offensive line's honestly Quay Walker. And he wants to be here. Okay, let me go sign these guys. This is a fucking great free agency class. I need to clear up cap space right now. And there are just some guys that I want. So who saves me the most cap? I could restructure Andrew Thomas's contract, honestly. But Darren Waller, he's gone. Dexter Lawrence, I'm keeping him. Daniel Jones, I just might have to bite the fucking bullet on that one, man. Bobby Okereke, he's gone. Let me go trade away some guys and let's see what happens here. I've traded Darren Waller and Bobby Okereke to the Patriots for their 2nd round pick. And now I now have 40 mil in cap with that move. Or only 23 mil. Now, I can't sign Micah Parsons. This is the contract that Micah Parsons wants. Can I even get him if I offer him that contract? Are we just unfortunately not going to be able to get Micah Parsons and we should just shift to Jalen Ramsey? I think unfortunately that is the answer. And Jalen, will you come with us for this contract? Fuck, the Falcons are absolutely throwing him the bag. Jalen wants to be here, dude. I need more money. Is there any other way I can get some cash here? We need to get some cash flow. Daniel Jones's contract is so fucking stupid. The only other way is to get rid of Daniel Jones, but honestly, we don't really have a backup answer at quarterback. I might be forced to fucking keep him. Andrew Thomas. I can clear up 13 mil in cap. I'm going to do that for Thomas. I know I've just bumped his contract. Oh, he's now no longer there. Where's Andrew Thomas's contract at? I mean, that's a lot more money next year, but we need money this year. I want to sign. Let me just see what happens if I have 40 mil in cap. Dude, we could maybe get Micah Parsons. I'm going to hope and pray. I'm going to hope and pray. And we get Micah fucking Parsons. I know we have probably just overpaid for him. But it's Micah fucking Parsons, dude. Oh, actually, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, no. Oh my god, we got Quay Walker too. And that was on a pretty good deal. And Greg DeLuge. Okay, we have just had a phenomenal free agency. And I know I just gave Micah Parsons a lot of money. Okay, I understand. But he's a 99 overall edge rusher. What do you want me to do, man? Plus, once this Daniel Jones contract is off the book, we save fucking 58 mil. And we don't really have any bad contracts after that, too. Dexter Lawrence is making a lot. I know I just pushed back Andrew Thomas's contract. But I do not hate what I have done here at all. And then we were able to get rid of Bobby Okereke, too, and replace him with Quay Walker. It's just, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this looks great. We need another D tackle. But, oh my gosh, this defense. Look at this defense now with Micah Parsons and Quay Walker on it, dude. A third corner would be nice, and another D tackle. But one more good interior off defensive lineman and a corner, and this defense is scary good. Offensively, the offensive line's still developing. I'm really happy with it. Greg DeLuche is a decent option at tight end. Offensively, we just need and Jalen Hyatt's been good for us too. Offensively, quarterback. Quarterback is the main issue. But Daniel Jones honestly hasn't played terrible either. So now let us go to the draft and see what we can do. I haven't seen this draft class yet, so let's see where we're going to give these. Fuck me, there's a really fucking good quarterback here at 1. There's a really good left tackle here as well. Is this quarterback also potentially really good? And who's this quarterback as well? Well, fuck. Actually, let me get it off that left tackle. Let me get this off the left tackle. And let's look at all three of these quarterbacks and see if we have anything here. Pick 18. 18 is literally the last team not to get in the playoffs. So we were the last team not to get into the playoffs there at 18. But we do have 3 second-round picks. When did we get the Rams second-round pick? I honestly have no clue where this Rams second-round pick is from. Maybe the Giants just already had it and I didn't know. I honestly don't know. I know we got the 3rd for Darius Slayton. We got the 2nd for Darren Waller. Rams second-round pick. I honestly have no clue how we have that Rams second-round pick. I'm going to be honest with you. But let's go to the draft now, where we might be screwed and might have to trade up to pick 1. I also probably, now thinking about it, should have looked at the mock draft. Will the Browns take a quarterback here at 1, though? Because they literally drafted a quarterback last season. But let's view the draft board here. Round 1 to 2 talent for a quarterback actually is not bad. Oh god, but this guy's round 1 talent. Sean Silverman. Mike Lane looks really fucking good. 8th throw on the run. Oh god. Mike Lane looks really good. What about Sean Silverman? Please also be good. Elite throw power, elite strength. Sean Silverman has the better arm. He's 22. How old is Mike Lane? Sean has the better arm. This guy is the better scrambler. And he's 21. Fuck. Maybe Will Perkins also is just a beast. Hold up here. Actually, Will Perkins is really good too. Hold up. I might not have to trade up for 1, and I can just draft Will Perkins out of Fresno State. Let me explore trading up to 1, okay? Let's see how this bullshit goes. All right. I've traded my 1st round pick, all 3 of my 2nd round picks, my 3rd round pick, and my 2nd round pick next year to trade up to 1. So I actually had the draft capital to do it, but now I only have 1 more 3rd round pick. I've traded away my entire draft and my 2nd round pick next year to do this, but if I see normal dev, what the fuck? You fucking kidding me, Madden? Are you fucking kidding me? In real life, show me where Madden in any fucking game ever has had a QB go 1st overall and it wasn't hidden dev. Please, go fucking show me the game. I know you had Bryce Young last year. I know he was at least star dev. Year before that, I'm pretty sure fucking Kenny Pickett even had star dev and he was picked 20. Joe Burrow, star dev. Trevor Lawrence, star dev. Go find me the Madden game where whoever the fuck quarterback was picked 1st overall was just normal dev. Suck my dick and ball sack, Madden. Get all up in my fucking cock and crotch. Fuck you. This tight end looks fucking good. Wait. Who's the player right under the tight end? That actually looked maybe decent too. This D-tackle actually doesn't look like complete trash. Fuck it. We're taking the D-tackle. I know we need a D-tackle. But my 3rd fucking round D-tackle is going to have hidden dev. I mean, I can't complain about that, I guess. Right, Madden? If I see X Factor on those other 2... If I see fucking X Factor on those other 2 quarterbacks I was looking at. Only 73 overall, but that's not terrible for a quarterback. Oh, damn, only 2 guys above it. 78 corner. 77 wide receiver. I think that was the tight end that I passed on for the D-tackle. Only normal dev, though, so can't complain. Where do these quarterbacks go? Silverman was a 75, and he went to Minnesota. He also is the only normal dev. And then the last quarterback that I was looking at was Will Perkins. He went to the Dolphins. He does have hidden dev. I'd see fucking superstar or superstar X Factor. Thank God. So it maybe wasn't that terrible in hindsight. Daniel Jones, though, his ass. Well, I need to actually trade him because I don't got any cap. So Daniel Jones will be getting traded here. Or do I want to take the dead money? Maybe I just let Madden sign a team for me. And just don't accept the dead cap and just let Daniel Jones walk. All right, trade target. Mike Lane. 1st overall pick, Mike Lane. That's gold with the first try for the GOAT, Mike Lane, first overall pick. He will get a skill point and now go to 74 overall. So that's at least helpful. And let's continue to develop Malik Nabers and Bass here. Malik Nabers gets the gold. And that is gold for Boss as well. And now we get to go to the defenders again. Yay! Let's fucking go. Trench battle again for Kayvon Thibodeau. But he's actually been developing nicely here. The mindset is that hopefully Micah Parsons and Kayvon Thibodeau can absolutely tear shit up. And if they don't, I'm going to switch off the Giants playbook. I'm going to be honest with you. I think there's some really good 3-4 playbooks out there, like Ravens playbook is fucking elite. And honestly, I might not just fuck around with it and just go Ravens playbook right now. I might have just actually talked myself into doing Ravens defensive playbook here. Because every single fucking rebuild I do, the Ravens have the best defense, but they do... See, I fucking hate this one because of bullshit like that. Those fucking spinny things, Kayvon Thibodeau just has been loving to hit them. Usually I can dodge it, but that's usually because I'm doing like a speed rusher. And Kayvon Thibodeau is a power rusher. So Kayvon Thibodeau just loves to get fucked by these things. And it makes my life ass. Get the fuck out of the way. I can't see. I'm trying to drive. Come on. Kayvon, please. Please. Yes, and he forced a fumble. Thank God. DV battles here with Banks. I swear it doesn't seem like Banks is actually developing any at all. Did my game just crash? There we go. All right. Dude, Banks is a fucking animal. Absolute animal. No, Banks, stop! Oh, shit. Yeah, Mike Lane is going to be starting here over Daniel Jones. It just has to be what it is. And since we have no cap, I honestly think I am just going to let Madden handle the roster this year because Madden is able to bullshit and cheese their way into signing me free agents, whereas I can't. So the depth kind of matters, like for mentors and whatnot, but this season, since I'm over the cap and I don't really want to eat up that dead cap that Daniel Jones has, we'll just look like this. But this team is really fucking good, dude. Look at this defense especially. Holy crap. 89 overall defense, dude. Holy crap, this defense is lights out. Offensively, you know, we could use a really good number, like, not Malik Nabers is a number one, but we could use another really good wide receiver. We could upgrade at tight end. Like, offense is definitely the weak point of this team. The defense is lights out. Offense, we could afford to definitely needs to improve. But unfortunately with Daniel Jones' contract, we can't. But now we do have Matt Lane at quarterback, so hopefully we see some improvements of this team and fast. Unfortunately, no camp standout this season, but maybe that's a good thing because who says we can even get that? I'm just going to do 7 wins because we do have a rookie quarterback, and that's really hot to see, though. We go Eagles, Commanders, Eagles in the first 3 weeks. Very realistic from Madden here. And let me quickly do this region breakdown bullshit. Let's do dominating offense. Let's actually do the run game this time. Let's have a great run game. Let's go out there and let's just run the ball with Saquon. Pound the rock, 150 yards. We're not getting that in Madden Sim, but oh well. We tried. Rookie QB1. Let's see what we got to say about the rookie QB1 here. Show flashes for my boy Mike Lane. Just need 2 passing touchdowns. I hope he can do it. And rivalry game. Let's now say that and AJ Brown is the GOAT, like we have to say every single time. Oh, it's Devontae Smith this time. His skinny ass. Let me just make sure that the depth chart is how I want it, and we can start advancing week by week here. DeAndre Banks is up to an 84 overall. That's nice. I'm going to have to re-sign him right now, though, so hopefully he's not too expensive. Mason Smith has been playing really damn good in his first 2 seasons. I think back-to-back seasons with 8+ sacks, or like he had 6 and 8, which for a defensive tackle is really good. Kingsley has been the best of our offensive linemen, actually. I know he only allowed 1 sack last year. And Hyatt, let's upgrade him in the slot. Or let's get playmaker. Good for Hyatt. I don't have the highest hopes for the team this year. You know, still a ton of young talent on this Giants team. Next year, I think, is going to be the year. Oh my god, 42-14. Is this the greatest rookie game 1 performance of all fucking time? 400 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. Is that not the greatest fucking rookie first game ever performance ever? I could have honestly done keys to the victory passing game and we would have fucking gotten it. If I would have planned for passing, we actually would have gotten it. That is insane. Holy shit. Rookie QB1. Oh shit. Wait, was that an attribute award? Oh, +3 throw under pressure. Perfect. Rivalry game. We just kicked the crap out of the Eagles. Entire team 2,500 XP, and holy crap. I can't wait for that to be the best game that he has this entire season, and then we don't see that again. 42-14 week 1, and in week 2, against a worse team, we win again. Holy crap. Rivalry rematch. This time it's in Philadelphia, so we'll see how this goes. Let's go, fellas. They're looking to kick our ass. Good job, Saquon. I'm glad you're pumping up the team. Oh, the Eagles are pumped, though. They marked this game on their calendar. 2 weeks. And we play the Commanders again in week 5. Eagles, Commanders, Eagles, Falcons, Commanders. Great. Players ready to negotiate. Daniel Jones. Oh, Deontay Banks. Oh my god, this is fucking dirt cheap. This is dirt fucking cheap. We just got Deontay Banks on a steal. Azeez Ojulari. I mean, he's, again, still good depth. Isaiah Simmons, we'll see. Jalen Hyatt. Okay, we got him on a cheap contract. I'm not upset with that. John Michael Schmitz. I'll see. Daniel Jones. He only wants fucking $8 million a year. Fuck you, Daniel Jones. You're taking 58 this year. What kind of name does this guy have? Rest of the free agents, I'm completely fine waiting till the end of the year to re-sign him. We'll see what Isaiah Smith wants, or Isaiah Simmons. We'll see how John Michael Schmitz does this year. Adoree Jackson, it's probably time to let go of. And let me set the regional scouting focus, and then we're good to advance. Let's now advance week by week here, or not week by week. Let's sim to the midseason. Actually, I probably should have just advanced 1 week to see if we beat the Eagles. Can I cancel it? Oh, it's canceling at season 5. Fuck. Well, we lost to the Commanders and the Eagles. Well, fuck me. Let's see if we can beat Dallas. And we play Dallas week 6 and week 8. All 6 of our divisional games are done. All 6 of them are done in the first 8 weeks. And the New York Giants are 5-2 again. We are again 5-2. We lost the Eagles in that rivalry game, and we lost the Commanders in the rivalry game. So we beat them the first 2 times, and then lost them the next time, which means that we're on pace to lose to the Cowboys here. That's not good. That's not good. 5-2 though. Again, we were 5-2 last season. Let me set the national scouting focus, and then let's look at the stats. All right, stats and awards. We're 5-2. Our rookie quarterback is playing pretty damn good. Yards could definitely improve, but touchdown to interception ratio, I'm not upset with. Saquon is actually having a down year in terms of yards. Receiving, All of our wide receivers are getting equally involved. Blocking. Andrew Thomas, again, being ass. Jackson Powers-Johnson, also not being the best. Defensively, Micah Parsons has 6.5 sacks. Kayvon Thibodeau has 4. Mazen Smith has... Okay, Ravens playbook is where it's at. From now on, I just might need to always do a 3-4 defense and run Ravens playbook, because this is actually fucking insane, our defense that we have. I've never had a defense like this before. Our defense is playing lights out. Holy shit. Like, I have not seen sack numbers like that, and I'm actually being dead serious when I say that. Go check my other rebuilds. I think maybe I'll be lucky to get one player to have over 10 sacks. If I'm lucky. Let's advance to next week. I just want to see if we beat the Cowboys. Or do we follow our trend of winning? Oh my god, we beat them twice. While we're in the bye week, let's get some fresh morale for the guys. Team bonding retreat. And we're 6-2. We were 7-2 last year. Let's see if this year... I'm actually going to be really upset if for 3 straight years, the Giants fall apart and have a winning record halfway through the season and then end up with a losing record or missing the playoffs. I'm happy we made the playoffs, but we went 6-2 and then we end the season 5-4. 3 straight years in a row. 3 straight years in a row of us having a late season collapse. We beat the Cowboys and then win, loss, win, loss. We're 6-2, man. We're 6-2. And then we end the season 4-5. We end the season getting absolutely steamrolled by the Chicago Bears. It's just heartbreaking. At the midseason mark, we have had a winning record in all 3 years, and all 3 years we have a losing record in the second half of the season. Let's look at the stats, though. We get to play the Eagles, we went 1-1 against. Offensively, ninth best offense. Defensively, average defense. Mike Lane played pretty damn good. For a rookie quarterback, these are pretty solid numbers. Rushing, Saquon definitely had his worst year, but again, 20 rushing touchdowns. He's gotten 20 rushing touchdowns all 3 seasons. Receiving, Bass was our only 1,000-yard wide receiver, but it was Saquon Barkley actually got really involved in the pass game. Holy crap. But it got evenly spaced out. Malik Nabers had the best year of his career so far. Blocking. Okay. Jackson Powers-Johnson, I don't think I'm actually going to re-sign. Like, he's actually allowing way too many sacks now. Defensively, holy fucking shit. Defensively, Ravens playbook is where it's at. Parsons, Thibodeau, and Dexter Lawrence all 10+ sacks, and even Mason Smith with 5 sacks in there too. That is, Ravens playbook is exactly where it's at. And now in year 3, here we are in the playoffs against the Eagles, we went 1-1 against. We actually won the division. Playoff rivals. Let's make this a chess match. Yeah. Our head coach is really good at chess. The first of many. Let's talk about your first playoff experience. I'm going to play it cool. I'm not fucking guaranteeing a win. Pretty even teams here. So, we got home field advantage. We beat them at home this year. Let's beat them at home again this year. Let's take it to them. We get fucking steamrolled. Our amazing elite defense just got fucking 49 put on our ass. God damn, we just got fucking steamrolled. 49, we allowed the most points. Let's see the box score of this game, baby. 14 every fucking quarter. No turnovers. God damn. Jalen Hurts played out of his fucking mind. I mean, offensively, they actually didn't have the best game. It's just, I don't think our defense literally stopped him one time. Fuck, was actually signing Micah Parsons a bad thing? Is he going to be typical Micah Parsons and Cowboys and just dominate in the regular season and then do shit in the playoffs? Fuck, I might have fucked up. But hey, here we are. Year 3, we made the playoffs again, and we got steamrolled. Let's advance to the Super Bowl. Let's see who's in the Super Bowl. Packers, Bills. Very interesting Super Bowl, to say the least. And now, let us see if we got any dev trait increases. I'm actually... Fuck me, dude. I'm actually really expecting to see our quarterback go up in dev trait. I'm hoping he won Offensive Rookie of the Year, which should make him go up to star. Greg DeLuch went up. Our quarterback didn't go up in dev trait. Defensively, we also had no dev traits, even though Thibodeau had an 11-sack season. Saquon Barkley, Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Joel Weston from Seattle. For my sanity, let me go look at Joel Weston's stats. Let's look at our stats for reference here. 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Joel Weston of the Seahawks. So 500 less yards, 7 less touchdowns. Are they giving it to him because of this? Because he ran the ball a lot? Fuck me. Malik Nabers. Should I pick up that 5th-year option? I'll let him walk. I think he'll be cheaper. Simmons isn't getting any younger, man. Oh, it's John Michael Schmidt. I actually don't know how he did this year. I thought it was Jackson Powers that was the free agent. How's Smith done? Oh, you know what? I'll sign him to a contract, actually. Yeah. 6.5 mil should be right for 2 years. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Simmons is walking. Adoree Jackson, I think it's time to old Yeller him. It's been going on for too long. So the only key guy we're missing, we're having to let walk is Isaiah Simmons here. So now we need another middle linebacker. But what am I thinking about in free agency right now? Offensive line, I think we're probably getting to the point where maybe if there's a really good young offensive lineman, we can upgrade, especially at center or even right guard. I know we just signed Michael Schmidt, but he's 28. Defensively, we now need a middle linebacker and a fourth, and another corner could be really well. I would love to sign Tre'Davious White, but he doesn't want to be here. Joe Tooney, Deron Payne, kind of a weak free agency class, but I'll take a look at it and report back to you guys and see if I make any signings here. So the only real contract, the only 2 guys I'm looking for right now is Tyreek Stevenson and Shaq Tomlinson. He wants to be here. This is a cheap 1-year Band-Aid contract. And Tyreek Steven, I did overpay. I think I'm going for 11 mil a year. He only wants 6 mil a year, but he does not want to be here at all. And Atlanta gave him a big-time contract. So I needed to incentivize him to come here. I had 5 stars on him, and the Texans only had 4. And I can't even now go after Tre'Davious White, too, because he signed with the fucking Buccaneers. Fuck. I thought for sure I was going to get Tyreek Stevenson. I was wrong. Rondale Moore is basically just a better Jalen Hyatt. And so that I feel to drown my sorrows, I'll fucking sign Rondale Moore. Offensively, I like where the offense is looking, honestly. Rondale Moore now can instantly become our slot wide receiver. I'm happy with the offense. And defensively, I'm happy with the defense too. Oh my god, I forgot that we had Crowder, actually. Oh, he steps in and plays immediately. I forgot that we drafted Crowder. Our big issue is we need another corner. We need another corner. And we can also look to upgrade at left end if anything's really good in the draft. So corner, left end, right or left tackle. That's what I'm looking at. Right or left tackle, corner, defensive tackle. Or a guy that can play on the interior of the offensive line. And we also don't have our 2nd round pick. Let's not forget that. But we do still have our 1st round pick, which will be probably about like pick 20 since we lost in the 1st round. So we'll have pick 20 and our 3rd round pick to work with if we want to trade up. Again, I only usually look at the draft class here when I do my private workouts. So let's see if there's any guys at the players that we want. This left end actually looks really good, but no way am I trading up to 1 again. Fuck me. This corner looks really good at 2. This corner also looks really good at 8. And this right tackle looks really good. And the left tackle looks very good too. And the defensive tackle looks really good. All right, we got some options here. The 2 corners that look really good here are projected to go 3 and 4. Then this right tackle that I think looks really good is projected to go 8. This D tackle's at 9. This right tackle's at 15. This corner is projected to go 18. So the corners, what do we just say, are 3 and 4? The offensive lineman being like 6. Jalen Hyatt trade offers. Hyatt might get traded. We'll see how this goes. Let's start drafting, boys. Pick 23. So we don't have to worry about this first pick here. We know it's not going to be one of the corners. Cardinals take Moses. Damn. Let's see. Oh, we actually don't even see if this corner's a top guy. A catching, A man, B press, B zone. Really good athlete. Pretty damn good. Manny is a pretty good corner. We also... Let's see here. Oh! But Byron Breston is a top 5 pick, and we know that for sure. Elite speed. Pretty good stats. And he's 6'4", and I think he's projected to go 4th. It's also the Cowboys at pick 4, but let's just pretend that it's not. So, or let's start off with this and see where we're at. Oh, and it worked. We traded our 1st round pick, our 3rd round pick this year, and then our 2nd and our 3rd round pick next year to get pick 4 from the Cowboys. That honestly isn't that bad. I'll take it. And that is not where the mock draft projected him to go. And Randy Middick goes, so now we have to draft the top 5 talent quarter, Brian Breston. Please, 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 Madden. Please show me fucking hidden dev. Please, Madden. Please, 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 please. Hidden dev with 95 speed, 93 change of direction. He is fucking 6'4" and a physical athlete. Brian Breston is a dominant corner. We now have an elite corner group, and honestly, we don't need any other picks because we traded all of them away. Or at least our 2nd and 3rd round pick. We'll let Madden do the rest for us. Now we have our 4th corner, or our 3rd corner. We now got Greg Newsome, DeAndre Banks, and now Breston. And our defense is honestly set. Our defense looks phenomenal. Let's look at the draft recap. Show me like 78 or higher. 77, that's fine. We got a 70 overall tight end too. 77 was a top 5 talent though, damn. Oh, well, fuck me. Only star dev. Okay, I thought that was a generational corner. Okay, well, yeah, we still got player 4. And who is this out of Texas? At pick 32 that we could have... Okay, only normal dev. Good. But our guy's better. I know Brian Breston's better. He's no star dev. Brian Breston is way better than star dev. He's X Factor for sure. He's for sure a 77 overall X Factor. And now, we're in year 4. 88 overall team all across the board. I actually got cap, so I'm going to make the roster how I want to this season. I just did the roster. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Let me now do this fucking bullshit. And our player who didn't go up in dev trait last year, normal dev quarterback, who is second on offensive rookie of the year and got screwed over, gets a dev trait increase. Or he doesn't. He got a not dev trait increase. He got a skill point. My bad. Malik Nabers, we got a skill point for him. Now let us get one with Bass. Kayvon Thibodeau is oh my god, I didn't realize how much Kayvon Thibodeau is actually developing. He's now a 90 overall. Kayvon Thibodeau this year and Micah Parsons have the option and the ability to they both had double-digit sacks last season. I could see a world where Kayvon Thibodeau and Micah Parsons both have 15-plus sacks this season. There's spit all over my microphone. I'm sorry, microphone. You still get a skill point for doing silver. Thank God. All right, let's get Breaston one here. Let's get Breaston something. I don't know why I just said it like that. Sorry. It's getting late. And we have gotten gold with Breaston on his very first attempt. Good job. Here we are now at the beginning of Season 1, and our goal is going to be just to make the playoffs. We have a playoff caliber team. I don't know if we have a Super Bowl winning team yet. I really hope we do, because it would be awesome to just end this at year 4. Every single year, every single rebuild I've had to do, I've had to go to 5 years, and I hate that. Like, I honestly do. Like, adding that extra year just adds so much more time to the video, and my goal is to make the rebuilds under 2 hours. Last time I was able to, I'm hoping that I'm able to again this time. I think this one is probably going to be a little bit more than 2 hours, unfortunately. I'm still learning, you know, I'm still trying to grow as a creator, and I'm trying to make the best content possible for you guys to watch. If you're still sticking around, thank you so much for actually watching right now. I greatly appreciate it. I hope there are some people still watching right now. If you are, leave a comment down below. Tell me that you're still here, and I'll comment back and say something nice to you, or ask me a question. Do whatever you want in the comments down below. Tell me that I fucking suck at Madden. You know what? I wouldn't disagree with you. Let's quickly look at the team here for year 1 that I've crafted. And offensively, I really like what I see. Now, I think this team still can develop even more, which is really nice. Offensive line probably could improve a little bit over here on the right side, but it's good enough. The offense is pretty good. Not like an elite offense, but a pretty good offense. The defense is elite, though. I have handcrafted an elite defense over here. Look at this team. We have only 2 players that are, I guess 3 players that are below 80 overall. But Breaston could even have superstar X factors. This team's just super dominant. I love the team that I have right now. Let's look at the specialists. Rondell Moore in the slot. I agree with all this. I agree with every single thing in there. We're ready to start advancing week by week. And let's beat the Cowboys week 1. We're at home. We got a much better team, and we do. We smoked the Cowboys. Keys to victory, did we get it? We have an 89 overall team, dude. And the defense is better than our offense. Our defense is a 92 overall team. 92 overall defense. Let's start out 2-0. Let's beat the Buffalo Bills. The Bills only really got Josh Allen, man. Outside of that, they don't got much. Let's smoke the Bills. I know I'm talking shit, but I feel confident about this one. We're like 6 overall higher than the Buffalo Bills, and at home. Let's start off 2-0. Let's get morale high to start the season. The fact that it's taking so long to load isn't. Oh, and we're 2-0. That's what we like to see. And let's see who needs to come back. Dexter Lawrence. Oh, fuck. That's a big contract. Malik Nabers. I will re-sign Malik Nabers. He's in the damn title of the video. I'll give him a big 5-year offer. And he wants to come back. Xavier McKinney. Oh my god, he went up to X Factor, and I didn't even realize that. McKinney, I will give this. And McKinney wants to come back. I didn't realize that McKinney went. When did McKinney go up to X Factor? Mason Smith has been an absolute animal for me. That's actually a lot of money. Maybe he will like this. Perfect. Okay. Mason Smith, we signed to a big contract. And now, oh my god, we have to sign everyone to a contract. He wants this much money? He's only an 81 overall. You want this much money? I'll do this. Well, fuck you. Saquon Barkley, I'll re-sign him to that contract. And God damn, we needed to re-sign so many people. Greg DeLuch, that honestly isn't terrible, but a tight end I feel like we can fit. I feel like tight end's expendable. So here are the three guys. I think this money is taking into the offer that we sent to Kingsley. We'll have to see. Dexter Lawrence might be the guy that we need to re-sign, though. So we'll see. There's a couple of players we need to re-sign. Our cap space isn't looking the best for it. Let's upgrade our players, and then let's advance to the mid-season mark. And we are 7-0. That is exactly what we like to see here. New York Giants will go on a team bonding retreat. They're going to go on a boat. They're going to go on a yacht. They're going to take some photos on this yacht as well. And let's look at the stats for the 7-0 New York Giants. Offensively, we have the second best offense and the 12th best defense. Okay, Saquon Barkley's playing out of his mind. Our quarterback is having a nice second year here. Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's just getting the ball a lot because his yards per carry, 5.44 yards per carry is phenomenal, but he's averaging 112 yards per game. Saquon's playing lights out. All of our wide receivers are doing really good, all equal in numbers. Nabers, though, 6 touchdowns is really nice. Offensively, Jackson Powers is having a nice bounce back season. Kingsley is pissed that I lowballed him, even though I gave him still $15 million a season. Defensive line, Parsons 5.5, Thibodeau 4, Dexter Lawrence 3. Really sexy team here. Oh, let's go see if Breston's and Breston is superstar development. We made the right pick trading up for him. I don't remember when Xavier Kinney actually went up in dev trade. I must have completely missed that, but I'm not complaining. Our defense is so good. This is one of the best defenses I have crafted in a Madden league like this. It's weird. Usually the offense is what's really good and the defense is what's holding us back. But right now, both our offense and our defense are in sync. We are 7-0. And I swear to God, if for 4 straight seasons we have a losing record after I sim. And by losing record, I mean, like what? How many games do we have left? 10. So anything that's 5-5 and worse is just an absolute disgrace. So we need to be 16-1. Fuck yes. Absolute killer team. Who did we lose to? I almost just made a 17-0 season. Holy shit. This Giants franchise is fucking elite. We lost to the damn Eagles at the Eagles by 4. This is our only loss. Oh my God. Okay, we got some close games here, but our offense is dropping 20 to 40 points every single game. Our offense is on fire right now. The Eagles defense was the only thing that shut us down, but every other game we had 30 plus points or more. A couple of 25s, but the only games that our offense played bad was against the Eagles. The Eagles are the only team that we have to worry about. The team that beat us were the 7-10 Eagles. Let's look at the stats, man. Number 1 offense, 69, nice. Number 3 defense. We have a top 5 offense and a top 3 defense. Mike Lanes just put up an MVP type season. 4,600 yards, 46 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions. If he played this season in this year's real life season where Lamar won it, he would have won MVP. Only 15 sacks. Saquon Barkley played out of his ass as well with 21 rushing touchdowns. Receiving, Rondell Moore, Greg DeLuch, 4 players over 950 yards or more. Malik Nabers, 14 touchdowns. Blocking, Fuck, dude. Kingsley's really going to want a contract out of me. Fuck. I'm going to have to give him one. Center's going to have to walk. Parsons, again, with 16.5 sacks, and Thibodeau with 11. Down year for Dexter Lawrence, though. And for someone that wants that much money, maybe I don't give it to him. But enough of that. Let's just actually win the fucking Super Bowl right now. Let's just win the Super Bowl, and I don't even have to make a year 5. How about that? Let's just win the Super Bowl, and I won't even have to make a year 5. In fact, if I make it to the Super Bowl, I'm only going to do 4 years, because I honestly don't like adding the 5th season. I seriously don't like doing a 5th season. It just makes the video even longer than it needs to be. So if I even make the Super Bowl, this will be the last season. If I don't make it to the Super Bowl, I'm not even going to think about it. We're making it to the Super Bowl. No bad mindsets. And who are we playing? Who? The Rams? The 84 overall Rams, dude. So easy, man. So easy. 84 overall Rams, 16-1 Giants team, dude. We got this in the fucking bag, man. So easy. This won't even be difficult for us. 35-3. We absolutely smoke them. But fuck, we're playing the hot opponent Packers in the NFC Championship game. 35-3 though against the Rams. We just embarrassed them. And after getting embarrassed by ourselves last season, to who the hell crushed us? It was the Eagles. The Eagles are our kryptonite. Few weekly awards. Micah Parsons had 4 sacks. Jordan Love though played out of his ass. This is going to be a game. This is going to be a game. Number 5 offense against the number 3 defense. Come on, guys. Come on. I'm going to jump. I'm going to go into the game. I'll jump in if I need to. Skip training. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's make it to the Super Bowl. We are 1 game away. Jordan Love has fucking Omaha. Who's that middle linebacker? Paul Battles? Fuck. Come on. We're 1 game away from the Super Bowl. 16-1 season. We lost 1 game all year. We're now 17-1. We're at home. Come on. Come on, boys. Get it done for me. Come on, Giants. Come on, Giants. Packers take a 7-0 lead. We don't answer. We do. 7-0. 14-7. 17-7. We get a touchdown. We stop them. Come on, boys. Please. Score. Come on. Fuck. Fuck. It was just 17-14, dude. Why can't our offense score all of a sudden? Number 1 fucking offense, and it just shits the bed. It was literally, I was just about to jump in too when I saw that we went down by 2 scores, but then on the second fucking play, we threw an interception and I couldn't, and they instantly scored on us. Oh, and Lane with the touchdown pass to Rondale Moore to cut the lead from 17 to 11. We're going to go for 2 here, because, why not, right? Why not go for 2? Oh, we're going to run up the middle of Saquon Barkley. They're daring us to run up the middle. Let's try it. Eh. What just happened? Is this not a wide open hole for Saquon Barkley? Okay. Who, is that our center? No, it's our left tackle. Kingsley, huh? Just, okay. Well, let's see. Can we stop them defensively? Oh, we can. Okay, okay. Whatever. I just went in and did that drive for no fucking reason. And we get steamrolled in the NFC Championship game. Why not? Of course, the 16-1 team gets fucking smoked right before. Let's see. Who went up in dev trait? I better actually see a lot of dev traits because we had a lot of guys just ball the fuck out. Well, Lane went up to superstar, but Malik Nabers somehow didn't get any fucking dev trait, and now Deluch is X Factor. Great. Probably got to keep his ass. Lane, though, I'm pretty sure he won MVP. +3 awareness. Fuck yeah, baby. That's what I love to fucking see, is +3 awareness when I upgrade my fucking quarterback. Any defensive dev traits? Kayvon Thibodeau finally went up to Superstar, and Cameron Curl went up to Superstar too. Really sexy. You really like to see it. I'm not accepting that player option. Jackson Powers Johnson, I just don't think I can re-sign him. Why does Kingsley want so much money? I have to give him the contract, and now we only have $7.6 million. We got to let Jackson walk. Oh my god, I forgot about Greg DeLuch. Can I even give him this contract? I can't. I can't. I know DeLuch went up to X Factor, but I can't give him that contract. And now with Dexter Lawrence, he wants buku bucks, and I also can't do that. I might just have to franchise tag Dexter Lawrence here. I can't. I can't actually physically lower the money. So, how do I franchise tag him? How do I franchise tag a player if I can't offer him a contract because I have no cap? All right, well, Dexter Lawrence, I would have franchise tagged you. I don't know how. I don't care how to learn how in this final season. So unfortunately, our starting center and Dexter Lawrence are both having to walk in free agency, but I actually have 33 mil in cap. Well, Dexter Lawrence wants to be here. Chris Jones also wants to be here and wants a lot less expensive of a contract. Chris Jones can come here for 25 mil. The fucking Falcons. It's always the fucking Falcons. 26 mil. Fucking hell, dude. You better fucking come here, dude. I swear. Or is Vita Vea the better option? I mean, it's just a 1-year contract, and no one's offering Vita Vea. Anyways, let me do free agents. Let me do free agents. Well, Chris Jones is taking all the cap, so let's just even see if we get Chris Jones. We don't. Fucking hell, Atlanta. I fucking hate the stupid ass fucking Falcons, dude. Taking every single fucking free agent I fucking want. You gotta be fucking kidding me, Chris Jones. I offered you a better contract. And the Raiders are offering fucking Vita Vea the fucking bag. I won't be able to get him. Aleen McNeil's my fucking answer, dude. I'll do a 1-year... You know what? Fuck it. Alright, here are my patch jobs at the position I lost. Aleen McNeil and... We got Joe Thuney. Aleen McNeil, I fucking need you, dude. Aleem, I need you. I need you, Aleem. Please. Please. Thank fucking Christ. We would have been screwed. We would have been screwed. Alright, let me adjust the team now. So here's the team. Joe Thuney I signed. He's going over to right guard. John Michael Schmitz Jr. is going back to center where he plays. The team looks good. I'm liking where the team's at. Obviously, we have a big need now at tight end. I'll get us a tight end, don't worry. The rest of the team, looking solid. Defensively, same thing. We lost Dexter Lawrence. We signed Aleen McNeil. Besides that, our defense is literally the same. We're just getting rid of Dexter Lawrence, replacing with Aleen McNeil. This offense is still really young. Can even develop even further. And I'm excited for it to happen. The only thing we're missing is a tight end now. And you know what? I got a first-round pick. If there's not a tight end in the draft, I'm trading for a tight end. Plain and simple. All right, we're doing the private workouts. Let's see if there's a tight end. There's nothing here. I don't even need to see the draft. I'm trading for a tight end right now. Okay, our first-round pick this year, our second-round pick next year, and a young corner to the Steelers for Patrick Freiermuth. And I don't even need to see the draft now. Oh, no. Actually, I can't skim the next season because I got to do some other bullshit. We can just sim the draft. Don't even need to know what goes on in this. We're speedrunning this 5th season. Here we are, and I'm going to quickly grind out the training camp as fast as possible. Mike Lane, again, with 2 skill point upgrades. 87 overall, went from a 73 normal dev to in just 2 years of playing MVP and an 88 overall superstar quarterback. That's 15 skill points in just 2 seasons. Kayvon Thibodeau is now a 94 overall superstar dev. That is absolutely insane. Malik Nabers, who we drafted year 1 of the league, is now up to 92 star dev. I still don't know how he hasn't gone up in dev trait. I honestly want to look at these stats here. Yeah. Every single season, he's improved. Still has yet to have that 1,000-yard season, but... I mean, look at this, man. His first year didn't do good, second year didn't do good. Started to show really good flashes in year 3 and just broke out in year 4, 14 touchdowns. I'm really hoping that he can finally just get that 1,000-yard season this year. Ooh, we got a training camp standout again, now in year 5. We haven't seen it in the last 2 seasons. Who is it? Mozzie Smith. Yeah, let's get power and finesse moves up in there. +3 finesse moves and power moves. Holy shit. Come on, Smith. Let's show the world that you are the GOAT. 0-3 in the preseason isn't good. I've noticed that like how you play in the preseason actually kind of relates pretty well to how your regular season goes. And this year, we'll set season goal. We're doing Super Bowl or bust. I'm not doing like contracts and whatnot because this is the 5th and final season. I always speed rush the 5th season because I know this is my last. All right. The team is as good as it possibly is. I have a 90 overall team. This team literally went 16-1 last year, and we're basically running it back with the same team. We switched up the offensive line a little bit, and we replaced Dexter Lawrence with Aleen McNeil. But we also got Pat Freiermuth as well now, so... I'm hoping for 5-2. You know, I know that 16-1 is really unrealistic, but I'm hoping for 12-5 and better this season. 12-5 or better is my expectations for this team. And we're a 90 overall team, dude, and we went 16-1 last year. 17-2 if you want to include the playoffs. 2 losses all of last season. 4-2, and we are dead last in our division because our entire division is 5-2. Well, just fuck me, I guess, man. Didn't know we were playing in the GOAT division in year 5. Mike Smith is having a down season. Saquon Barkley is having a down season. Offensively, it looks okay. Andrew Thomas is going back to being ass. Defensively, Cedric Casey's doing pretty well. Our defense is balling out. I think it's our offense that's holding us back a little bit right now. Let's look at the schedule. Damn. And the Falcons are 6-1 too. Apparently every team's good. Lost to the Ravens and lost to the Packers. Oh, we haven't even played anyone in our division yet. Yeah, our offense. What's up with these slow starts? Oh, we lost to the Packers again. That's great. Okay, well, there's nothing I can do. We're 4-2 right now, but dead last in the division. So let's upgrade our players, and even Kayvon Thibodeau is literally about to go to a 96 overall. Well, I was saying I was hoping for 12-5, but we go 11-6 here. Am I not even the 5 seed? What's this playoff bracket right now? I'm the 6 seed. The Packers are the 1 seed. The Packers had a better record than 14-3. Our quarterback took a step back. Still really good stats, though. Running, Saquon Barkley had the worst year of his career. He's oh my god, and his touchdowns dropped significantly as well. Receiving, Malik Nabers also had a down year. Our offense just had a down year. What the hell? You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Are you fucking kidding me right now, Kingsley? You fucking bitch. I just want to look at these Kingsley stats. Fucker drafted him 4 sacks, then 1 sack, then 6 sacks, then 1 sack. I then re-sign him to a massive contract after he said to my face, "Don't insult me with this terrible contract." And then he has the worst fucking year of his career. He plays like ass, plays like fucking dog water this season. Fuck you, Kingsley. You insult me after I refuse to give you the bag, and then I do because you had a great season, and you fucking reward me like this? Fuck you. Offense took a step back. The defense is fucking saving us right now, but now we got to go up against the fucking 13-4 Falcons because the NFC South is just fucking stacked right now and it's just so top heavy. Sack-wise, well, Micah Parsons and Kayvon Thibodeau also had a down year as well. So our entire team is just playing down right now, and let's jump into the wildcard game here. I can't wait to just... Oh, I can upgrade guys. Alright, who do the Falcons have on their team that's making them so good? Jesse Bates is still there, so just normal Falcons guys that have developed. Good for you. And let's sim the game here and just see what happens. We get the ball first and go up to a 7-0 lead. Then we get a field goal to go up 10-0. Game's kind of stalled out right now. 13-0. Falcons score a touchdown. Can we please score some fucking points? Can we score some fucking points? Of course. Why not? Okay. Let's fucking go into the game here and fucking have to win the game for the Falcons. No, we're playing the fucking moment. Okay, Giants. Clock is ticking. We got all 3 timeouts. We need to score. Okay. I see what we got to do. Saquon Barkley's running up the middle. He's got a big gap. And Saquon Barkley's breaking tackles. Go down, Saquon. Okay. I'm happy with Saquon going down. I don't want to give the Falcons any fucking time to do some bullshit. And we're going to run the ball Saquon again. Chew the clock. Chew the fucking clock here. And Saquon Barkley gets a touchdown. Okay. Great fucking play call there, Arthur Smith. And the New York Giants don't blow a 13-0 lead. Instead, we pull off the dub. Pull off the dub. It was 13-0, and then we proceeded to score nothing until I actually went into the game. Where we were, though, it was looking like we were going to score a touchdown, but I was not risking that shit at all. And we win on the road in Atlanta. And now I can't wait to see the fucking Packers here and for us to get fucked in the ass. Awesome. Another hot opponent, Packers. Sweet. Oh yeah, baby. I can't wait to play the Packers again. This time we're on the road. Let's say, you know what, Packers? You aren't doing it to us again. Last year you came into our house and won, but this year we're going to pay it back. This year we're going to smoke the Packers. We take a 3-0 lead. They can't score on us. We go up 10-0. It's now 10-3. We're up 17-3. We blow it. Come on, guys. Fuck, and they get the ball back. And we gotta stop. We gotta stop. I'm coming in. We gotta stop. We gotta make a drive here. Our offense, for some reason, with our MVP quarterback this year, has decided not to play up to their standards. Let's run the ball up the middle with Saquon Barkley here, the GOAT. And 61, whoever that was, just completely screwed us, our center. And I like running the ball here again with Saquon. We have all 3 timeouts. We just need a field goal. Saquon Barkley is the force of this offense. He's giving it all he's got this season. He wants a ring just as badly as I do. And let's see what happens on this play here. We're going to run it up the middle with Lane. Get down, Lane. But oh well. And now let's do a screen play here to Saquon. Hopefully my team can sell this pretty well. They can. Make some blocks, boys. And Saquon is pushing and shoving his way to a first down, and we're now in Packer territory. We still would like to be a little bit further up. I would say we're not in field goal range just yet, especially since we are in an outdoor stadium. And Malik Nabers with a good catch there. He was able to hold on to the ball. I'm very impressed with that. And we're pissing away actually way too much time right now. And Pat Fryermuth with an amazing catch. That's why you trade the picks. That's why you tried to trade the picks for the tight end. Pat Freiermuth with a fucking phenomenal catch. Sideline tackle. Come on, Saquon. Get us into the end zone. Saquon's got wide open field. Saquon Barkley, touchdown! Touchdown with the Saquon Barkley. With 19 seconds left, Saquon Barkley takes the lead. I better not have missed this, thank God. And I would say right now we're looking pretty good. With 10 seconds left, and they need to go the length of the field. And... okay. I would say we're looking pretty good here, boys. The New York Giants look like they are going to advance to the NFC Championship game again in back-to-back seasons. This time, though, with the worst team. And this time, going into Green Bay and winning in their house. The road team has won this matchup in the last 2 seasons. Shouldn't get ahead of myself. The Packers still have one play here where, again, they're going to check it down to the tight end. And that's great. Arthur Smith apparently is on the Packers team. And the New York Giants now go into Green Bay and win. We crushed you, Packers. Yeah, let's go. Good job, boys. We're back to the NFC Championship game again. Where this week, we're fucking losing. We're fucking losing. Our kryptonite, the Eagles, are the team that's standing in between us and the Super Bowl. Fuck me. Eagles were the team that beat us in year 3. When we were 16-1, the Eagles were the team that beat us. The Eagles are our kryptonite. This was the... besides the Packers and the Eagles were the 2 teams I didn't want to see. But who knows? We already beat the Packers. We went into Green Bay and won. We went into Atlanta and won. Atlanta was 13-4 and had a better record than us. Green Bay was 14-3 and had a better record than us. Now, we're going to play the Eagles. Who were the Eagles the 5 seed? They were. What is it? Seriously, the 5 seed and the 6 seed playing each other? Well, we could have been playing the Cowboys. That might be worse, honestly. We were screwed no matter who we played. They aren't what they were. A.J. Brown is old. Devontae Smith is old. Let's go into Philly and let's get it done. Let's beat the Eagles. Come on, boys. Let's make it to the Super Bowl. We get the ball first. We go down the field and we score a touchdown immediately. The Eagles immediately answer back. We score a touchdown of our own. We stop the Eagles. We go up 21-7. We stop the Eagles again. The game's telling. We go up 28-7. We go up 35-7. And the New York Giants are going to the Super Bowl. We played lights out. Our defense played a great game. Our offense left it on the field. Our offense left it all out on the field there. We beat the Eagles. If there was ever a time to win the Super Bowl, this would be the time. We beat the Packers, who beat us last year when we were 16-1. We beat the Eagles, who beat us the year before. This is our redemption arc. In the last 2 years, we have now beaten both teams that have beaten us in the playoffs. On offense, Pat Freiermuth goes up to superstar dev. Malik Nabers, who is a 93 overall and who's going to be on the title of this video, still can't get it done. Thibodeau goes up to X Factor. We have a 99 overall edge rusher in Micah Parsons, and we have a 96 overall edge rusher in Thibodeau. Might be the best defensive line ever. Let's get it done, boys. Let's get it done. Let's win a Super Bowl, and let's end this video out on a bang. Super Bowl Day media. What are we saying? This is everything to me. We're going up against the Broncos in the Super Bowl. We are 9 overall higher than the Broncos. We just went through the gauntlet of the NFC. Also, did I just see X Factor corner, X Factor free safety, and X Factor strong safety in Denver? They got that fucking lockdown secondary. This could be a very defensive game. The Denver Broncos get the ball first. Our defense stops them. We immediately get a touchdown. They march down the field and answer back, but our offense has been firing on all cylinders. At halftime, it is tied 14-14. We get a touchdown. The Broncos answer with a field goal, but we get another touchdown. And the game is tied with 3.5 minutes left, and we have the ball. I'm going to jump in here and see if I can help out the New York Giants. Unfortunately, we are at a 1st and 20 and have the only turnover. And we actually have to go up against this elite secondary. Let's see if we can get it done. I'm liking Bass. Oh, we got Pat Freiermuth wide fucking open. The defense lost him. Pat Freiermuth. MVP Freiermuth. What a trade for us to get Pat Freiermuth. Greg DeLuch who? Saquon Barkley runs up the middle. He's not able to shut off the block from whoever the fuck that is. I actually really don't like this play, but fuck it. Is Bash going to be wide open here? No, he's not. Throw the ball away, and it's intentional grounding. That is a mistake. 3rd and 21. That's actually going to be right at Patrick Surtain, so this could actually be really bad. And Malik Nabers drops the fucking pass. Malik Nabers is ass. Nabers, what the fuck? Nabers, what are we doing? Please, Bass, get it done. Bass! What Malik Nabers couldn't do! I now see why Malik Nabers didn't have an 1,000-yard season. He's trash. And Saquon Barkley gets the ball. He cuts up the middle and gets immediately stuffed. And the Broncos are smart and call a timeout. We're going to run the ball again with Barkley, and then we're going to go from there and see what happens. And Saquon Barkley is able to get to the 2-yard line. Do we kick the field goal or do we go for it? Let's line up to go for it and see what the formation looks like. I honestly don't like it. I honestly think Saquon gets stuffed. I'm going to be a little pussy. And I'm going to kick the field goal. I'm playing it safe in the Super Bowl. It might come back to bite me. But I'm trusting that this elite defense can hold the Broncos. The Broncos only have 1 timeout and 70 seconds. I had to. If I didn't get the touchdown there, then yes, they would be on the 2-yard line or the 1-yard line, you know, at most the 3. But they would have 1 timeout and just need a field goal to win. Now they just need a field goal to tie, and we can put ourselves in the game. The Broncos are trotting out Jaden Daniels, of course. So Caleb Williams doesn't make it to Super Bowl, but Jaden Daniels and Drake May. Or Jaden Daniels does. Oh, I know exactly what they're doing. He's running this route. 3 sack him! Micah Parsons! 3 fucking sacks! Micah Parsons is balling out in this game. He actually might win MVP. Micah Parsons is dominant on the edge. And Jerry Jeudy is still in the Broncos, and we stop him. The Broncos are trying their hardest to get up the field, but Micah Parsons with 3 sacks. 3 tackles. The Broncos are trying. They're rushing. They're doing everything they can, but they're running out of time. The Broncos, they immediately check it down because they're stupid. And there's a flag? I got no clue what fucking happened there. But okay. 7 seconds left. Come on, boys. Let's get it done. And there was some confusion there, probably pass interference, but the ref is blind to it. I will not complain. And now the Broncos only have 3 seconds left. They're in Hail Mary formation. If we can stop the Broncos on this play, the New York Giants win the Super Bowl. Jaden Daniels steps up. He's looking for it all. And he's going to run. And we take down Jaden Daniels, and the New York Giants are winners of the Super Bowl. And it only took us 5 years. But the New York Giants get it done. Defensively, How many sacks do we get? Micah Parsons, 3 sacks. Maze Smith, 1. Kayvon Thibodeau, fuck all. But it doesn't matter. The New York Football Giants, in 5 years, have won the Super Bowl. And it feels so good. I want to see who MVP is, and then I'll end the game. Oh yeah, Super Bowl winner CM Freeze with the New York Giants. Just has a nice ring to it. This 5th season was worth it. And let's view the yearly awards. Prescott won MVP. Fuck you, Prescott. Oh, can I not see it until next week? Okay. And it was Mike Lane who won Super Bowl MVP. I might have given it to Parsons. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, leave a comment on the video and tell me how I can improve it. And thank you all for watching. Peace.